Okay, I'm gonna just be straight the fuck up right now. Well, as I always am. Put the music up. Honestly, I'm just so uninspired lately. Like, I'm uninspired as fuck. Like, straight up. And I know everybody on, like, Instagram, not everybody, but a lot of people you guys are like, oh, you know, I don't know. Like, you guys are like, you know, thank you for what you're doing and all this and that. Like, which I totally fucking appreciate, right? And all. And, like, you know, and I don't know, I think some of you guys look at my page as, like, I don't know, as inspiration. And, like, you know, I like that. You know, that's cool and everything, you know, because shit, if my shit inspires you in any type of way, then I'm fucking happy. You know, like, I'm happy and I'm glad, you know, because I do want to inspire people, you know, like, so that's good, and I'm happy for that, you know, but I don't do the things I do to inspire people, or I don't do it because I want to please anyone, or I don't do it because, like, oh, you know what, like, I want to fucking, you know, take a fucking picture and fucking post it on Instagram or Facebook and be like, oh yeah, I did this, I was here, like, take a fucking picture with somebody or with the fucking sign and be like, oh, I was here. Like, no. That's why whenever I do go out to shit, like, to events or whatever, or even when I have gone out to the Midwest, you know, when I went out to Standing Rock or when I went out to South Dakota to join the walk, I don't really take any pictures, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not the type of person that, like, oh, I'm gonna fucking do it for the picture, do it for social media, do it for, like, the fucking, like, you know, the fucking likes, or do it for, you know, like, whatever the fuck. Like, that's bullshit, because I know people do that. Like, oh, yeah, like, take a picture with so-and-so, or, oh, I was here with so-and-so, like, that's not me. So a lot of the times when I do post pictures of places I've been at, like South Dakota or when I was at North Dakota, a lot of the pictures are not even mine, you know? Or not a lot of them, but they're not even mine. Like, some are not even mine. Like, they're not even mine. But, you know, so honestly, you guys, I've been feeling so fucking uninspired. Like, you know what I'm saying? And mainly, I think it's because of the shit that I hear, you know, and honestly, it's fucking hard, dude. It's fucking hard. Like, it's so hard sometimes to not lose your balance and not lose yourself or ¿cómo se dice? Equilibrium. I don't even know if that's the fucking right word that I'm using or if I'm using it in the right context, but it's hard not to lose that, you know? Because you hear people telling you stuff, people want to question you, people want to put you down, you know, or sometimes it's just like, fuck, like, there's so much, you know, where the fuck do I start? What do I do? You know, like, fuck, and then it just feels like, whoa, like, you know. And I know I'm a spiritual person, but lately, it's just, I've been falling off a little bit on that. Like, to be straight up with you guys, you know? Like, straight up. It's just, when you hear shit, okay, backtrack. I don't have, well, I do have people that I can talk to this stuff about, or, like, people that have been out there where I've been at, or whatever the fuck. I can talk to them about it, but I guess what I'm trying to say is, when it's hard when I can't really talk to this stuff about the people that are most closest to, like, my friends, or, like, my family. Like, yeah, I can talk to them about it, but they don't thoroughly understand me. They don't understand what I'm feeling. They don't understand what I'm going through. They don't understand how important it is to me. You know, and it's kind of like, I just feel like it's pointless for me to talk about it to someone that's not going to understand. Because why? Like, for what reason? You know, what, like, it doesn't matter. And then, on the other hand, I have people who I am close to in a sense, or at least at one point I have been or whatever, and like, this is what bothers me the fucking most. It bothers me so fucking much. I've had people tell me like, well, it's cool that, you know, you guys are all going out to North Dakota out there for Standing Rock, you know, but what about the shit that needs to be done here, you know, or you're going out there to fucking North Dakota and South Dakota, like, well, what about the hood? What are you doing to better the hood? Or, you know, there's a lot of shit work to be done in the hood. And I'm just like, I totally understand that. There is shit that has to be done in our own communities, but why do you have to fucking downplay or put down the fact that I've gone out somewhere because I wanted to help people, because I wanted to make a difference, because that's what I felt in my heart was the right thing to do, you know? And some people are like, oh, well, yeah, what about the hood? What are you doing to fix shit here? I'm just like, why are you telling me that? Is it because people are never content? Or is it because you're just being an asshole? And in the back of my mind, I'm just like, well, what the fuck are you doing for the fucking hood? What the fuck are you doing to make a change? You know what I'm saying? I know there's shit that has to be done in the hood, in the fucking community here. But at the same time, it's like, well, what are you doing? You know? Don't fucking put me down for what I have done, even if it's out of the fucking hood, you know, because I'm still doing something that I feel is right and something that I just feel is something I had to do. You know what I'm saying? And that just fucking makes me feel like so uninspired, you know? And it's just like, oh, you know, like, just when you hear people put down stuff that you have done, people put down things that you want to do, or your idea of how to do certain things, and they're like, well, that shit ain't gonna work, or whatever. It's just so uninspiring. It's just so like, it's hard not to let that get to you. And I know I'm the type of person where I'm like, well, fuck what everybody else has to say, you know, like, and like, don't let people dictate how the fuck you feel. But honestly, it's fucking hard as fuck when you hear it more than once. It's hard as fuck when you hear it more than once, and it comes from the people that actually live like in your community, or people that live, you know, in my fucking, you know, like my friends, or people that I fucking see, you know, people that I, you know, we see eye to eye on some shit. And it's hard not to let that shit get to you and like just make you feel like, what the fuck am I doing then? If other people don't believe that what I'm doing is making a difference, then like, what the fuck am I really doing, you know? And on top of that, it's like, bitch, I have other shit I gotta worry about, you know what I'm saying? I have my personal shit I gotta worry about, you know? And it's like, I'm trying to do what I can, but like, it just doesn't feel like, you know, maybe I'm not trying hard enough, you know? And so I just feel uninspired as fuck. That's why I haven't been hanging out with my friends. That's why I haven't done any photo shoots. That's why I just don't even want to talk to some people sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I know, and like, I know it's just like, well, why the fuck do you let them get to you? You know, or like, you know, oh, like, you're weak as fuck. Why the fuck are you letting them get to you? But whatever the fuck, I don't give a fuck what anybody has to say. I don't care if you guys are like, oh, well, why are you letting them get to you? You're weak as fuck. Well, then let me be weak as fuck. Because at the end of the day, we all have those moments. We all have those moments where, like, we just feel that way. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what else to say. It just seems like, I don't know. I always have these moments where I'm doing good, and then like some shit happens. But I guess that's everybody, right? That's life. So why am I sitting here fucking saying this? But I guess I just wanted to put it out there because that's just the reality of things. And I haven't really been talking to many of my friends or hanging out with many of my friends. You know, just recently I have been going out a little bit, and I have been going out to bars or whatever, but whatever. It's just, that's just how things are right now. So, that's just that. I don't know what people want me to do. I don't know what is enough for people. I don't know what will be enough for everyone. Like, what the fuck do you guys want me to do? Like, what the fuck do you want me to do? How about you give me a fucking plan? Write down shit that you think I should be working on. Okay? Write it down on a fucking piece of paper. And tell me. Give me that piece of paper and then tell me how we're all gonna fucking work towards it. Tell me how we're gonna do it, you know? Or try to fucking work with me, you know? But don't fucking come at me, you know, for fucking going across the fucking country to help people out, or because that's my way of fucking feeling things, you know what I'm saying? Don't fucking break my spirit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because if you think it's stupid or you think it's pointless for me to go out there to wherever the fuck I'm going, well, I'd rather be stupid for doing that and instead of not doing shit at all. Peace.